In this video, I'm going to be answering your questions that you, the people part of DT Nation, sent me. But before we get into that, welcome to Depression Talks with Immanuel. And in this community, we openly talk about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. So hit that subscribe button because I promise you, you are not alone. Now, if you're watching this on the playback, then comment down below. I'm going to be engaging with you in the comments. I'm going to be asking you tons of questions. And I'm going to be reading off all of the questions that you sent to me on the post, on the community tab that I made. The last thing I'll say is this. Before we get into the questions, is this community would not be what it is without you, without your comments, without you coming back to watch these videos, without you messaging me on Instagram and email messages and all those things. This community, DT Nation, would not be what it is without you. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Thanksgiving. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I know I said the last thing I'll say, but if you're coming back from the live stream, I just did one a second ago and it went down for some reason because our Wi-Fi cut off completely. So I gotta go through the questions again that you sent me, and I got you because y'all know that I make it happen for y'all. I got y'all, don't worry. So here we go. I gotta start over with the questions, but if you're joining me from that last live stream, we're not done yet. We back at it, homie. All right, let's do it. I am crazy. Okay, so the first question that was sent to me by Not Is Unregular Kid says, "Are you a hip hop fan?" I am a hip hop fan, but my favorite genre of music is definitely alternative rock. Everybody comment down below, what is your favorite genre of music? What's your favorite genre of music? I'm curious. Okay, so my favorite is alternative rock, not hip hop. Ariel says, my favorite TV shows. Favorite TV shows definitely have to be, first thing that's come to my mind is Attack on Titan. It's The Office. There it goes. The Attack on Titan, The Office. What else? Malcolm in the Middle. Game of Thrones. Yeah. Those are like my first things that I like. I see y'all said that y'all like R&B. Ooh, some heavy metal. I see you. R&B as well. Alternative and classical. I like it. I like it. And I am growing a mustache. This bad boy is thick. Alright, so that's my favorite genre, my favorite TV shows. If I could make 3 wishes granted to me, what would they be? So 3 wishes I would have is, 1, to have like $1 billion, so that way I can pay off all my parents' stuff, I can pay off all my debts, I can help my friends with their debts, so pay off everybody's debts that, you know, I'm really close to and things like that, and be able to do this full time, to do YouTube and life coaching full time. So money. Second thing would be, I have no idea. I don't know. That's like the only thing I really want right now is to do this full time. So having money to do that full time would be awesome. Oh, no, money. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. That's all I wish I really want. That's it. Doing this full time. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Favorite color is black. All day, every day. Favorite color is black. It has a lot of contrast. You can wear anything with it. You can do anything with it. It matches with everything. So black is my favorite color. And the last question you asked, Ariel, I answered all your questions, Ariel. Yeah. So the last question you asked me was, what's a joke, video, or something that always makes you laugh? Comedians. Comedians always make me laugh for sure, because I like Dimitri Martin, Dave Chappelle, you know, those Tosh, even Daniel Tosh, he's funny to me. I just find them very comical, you know, and they make me laugh. They're such a joy. They make people smile and stuff. So any comedian that makes you think about life in a funny way, that's what always makes me laugh. All right, Ariel, I answered all your questions. So now Angel says, who in your life has inspired you? Sorry, I'm reading red. Angel says, when's your birthday? What sign are you? I'm a Leo. Now, some of you are just joining me from the last live stream. I answered this question already. How old do you think I am? Comment down below whether you're watching this on the playback or you're watching this right now. How old am I and when is my birthday? How many of you are actually paying attention? That's the question. How old am I? Or how old do you think I am? How old do I look to you? And when is my birthday? Do you know? I'm watching. All right, so let's see. We're here. We got Maggie says, I have my dad because he sadly isn't here. He's in prison. These are back to the wishes. Have $100 billion and a half of it give it to my parents. Other half for homeless. Being able to be me and fake it. See, Maggie, I love every single one of those wishes. Every single one. Aiden says, it's ironic that my name is Aiden without an I. While I'm watching Emmanuel with an I in his name, my name is Enunciation is Aiden. That is interesting. My name is supposed to be spelled with an E, but instead it's spelled with an I. So, yeah, our names are spelled differently than they're normally spelled. Let's see. Chiara says 25. Valentine says, am I 20? Maggie says, May something. Something. Unicorn says, 22 and probably May something. How would you guess probably May something? One time you said 30. Dang. I said 30? Okay. And Maggie says, well, I'm going to guess 80, which is kind of close. 80's close. I am 25 years old. 25 years old, okay? And my birthday is May 22nd. 25, birthday May 22nd. And I am a Gemini. I am a Gemini, which perfectly fits me because I have two personalities. I'm two different people. Not two different people, but you know, Gemini is supposed to have like twins or like personalities, whatever. I'm very happy and bubbly, you know, a lot, all the time, even if I'm exhausted. And I also become very depressed and sad and down, you know what I'm saying? So Gemini fits me perfectly. So I'm 25 years old, birthday May 22nd, and Gemini. What y'all say here? I see y'all talking some smack. Maggie says, how's that close? It's close to me. Action C says, I really like your smile. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And rock is your favorite genre of music by dancing. I agree with you. I agree with you. All right, so another question that was sent to me. Let's see here. Because the reason I'm answering these questions is because a lot of YouTube creators, like, they're not close to their audience, or they're not really, truly, in my opinion, connected with their audience. So I want to give y'all the opportunity to get connected with me, because we're in this together. This is a community. DT Nation is a community. So why would I not be more vulnerable and talk about my life at the same time wanting to know about yours? Make sense? All right. All right, my Wi-Fi is back now. See, my last live stream. All right, give me 1 second, because I got a message from Justin who's trying to help me out. Oh, wait. Here. 1 second. Okay. All right, so now I got everybody back in here. Okay, so here we go. Some other questions. Beautiful Leaves asked me, who in your life has inspired you the most? You comment down below. Who in your life has inspired you the most? In my life, the person that's inspired me the most is, give me a second. So the person in my life, the people in my life that inspire me the most is definitely my parents. My parents by far have helped me the most in my life. They are my rock. They are my supporters. They are motivational. They fight and push forward. So my parents by far are the people that have inspired me the most. My second greatest inspiration is 21 Pilots. They are impacting people with mental illnesses and depression, through their music, and they're impacting millions and millions and millions of people. So it's like, I want to do that same thing. Like, I want to help change the mental health stigma the way that they are. I want to impact people and show people that they're not alone the same way that 21 Pilots does. That's why I'm such fans of them. That's why you probably see me in a lot of their comments, because I literally watch like almost all their videos. So my parents first, and then 21 Pilots would be second for me. Valentine says I'm 17. I look older than you. You probably, I see how it is. Let's see. Greats from Germany. What is up from Germany? That's crazy. Wow. Wow. That's cool. Brown says, my friends. I'm glad your friends inspire you. Daryl says, friends, family, and music. See, music also, that's what I'm saying. Music sometimes is really inspirational. My mother, that's so sweet. Cosmos says YouTubers like Infinite Waters, Jake Ducey, Metaphysical Mike. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are great YouTubers. I agree. I agree. Shauna says family is always the best. I have. Oop, family is always the best. I have a ridiculously funny family. Love them lots. That means that hopefully today you're spending time with them during Thanksgiving, because that would be awesome. Maggie says, my brother hates me, but I'm going to say my brother, parents, and food because I'm hungry. I think that's such an interesting relationship. Like, somebody can hate you, but they can still inspire you. There are people that hate me, and I'm inspired by them because they make me want to prove them wrong. So I'm a very competitive person. If somebody hates me or doesn't want me to be successful or puts me down, that just gives me more fuel and excitement to prove them wrong. You know what I mean? I don't take it personally. I don't take it personally at all. I'm like, hey, that's a dislike. Hey, that's a negative comment that somebody cussed me out on, because I get those sometimes. But then I look at it, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. All right. Yes, Nis, 21 Pilots is the best. I've been to their concert in Brussels. I'm going to see them next year. I saw them once before. They are amazing. Unicorn says, recently it's been School of Life on YouTube, Mom, some musicians, and my boyfriend. Sometimes the person that you're inspired by can change. That's true. Dasani, welcome to the live stream. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Dasani. What is up, homie? Daryl says, I also love watching Mark A. Plier. Always puts a smile on my face. I love that, man. I love that. All right. Here we go. And yes, dancing. I love Imagine Dragons. 21 Pilots and Imagine Dragons are my favorite bands. By far, every day, all day. All right, here we go. So, how's the answer to that question? The next question that you sent to me, you sent me these questions on DT Nation. You sent me. The next question is, what is your definition of love? To me, my definition of love is, that's a deep question. My definition of love is when a person 100% understands their own self-worth and are content with themselves, and another person that's also full and 100% understanding of their self-worth come together and share from their own source of love to give to somebody else. So, for example, if I'm going to date you, I am going to be 100% understanding of what my self-worth is. And now that I know that, I want to share that love and share that gift and things like that with you. And hopefully you're doing the same thing. So that way, if a person is 25% believe in themselves, they don't know their self-worth, and somebody else is 25%, it's like, that's not, at this point, your relationship isn't going to be even about yourself. It's going to be hoping that this other person makes you happy. It's unbalanced. It's not going to be a healthy relationship, most likely, because if this person is mad at you and all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're my happiness, and that's unhealthy. So love is two people that are 100% within themselves coming together. That's what love is to me, I think. Hopefully that's a good answer to your question. The last question that Beautiful Lise asked me was, what's something that makes me smile? You guys definitely make me smile. You watching this video, you right now watching this video make me smile. Because I know I love this. I love DT Nation. I love all of you being a part of this, and you know, you're the ones that really make me smile. That's one thing that always makes me smile: seeing your comments, seeing your emails, seeing your messages, seeing all these things. That's what makes me smile. Let's see what you said. Maggie says, my definition of love, a person feels the same as you, and as you said, they know their self-worth. Exactly. You gotta know your self-worth. I did a live stream on Tuesday talking about relationships and mental health in terms of dating. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're struggling being single, or if you're struggling while you're in a relationship, or you're just gone through a breakup, then that video, I talked about all those things, because I experienced all like singlehood, being single, going through a breakup, all that stuff. So if you're interested, go on my channel. I made a video about that on Tuesday. Wow, that's deep. I love your answer. If my daughters were single, I would love you for a son-in-law. Oh, that's like seriously thoughtful. Wow. That is really, really thoughtful for you to say. Thank you. I know I say this a lot. I don't take that for granted. Wow, that's really thoughtful for you to say. If you feel like you don't know your self-worth, if you feel like you don't love who you are stuck in life in a hole and you feel like you cannot get out and you can't go anywhere, I am becoming a certified life coach, and I can help you through those things, or I can help you take actionable steps to get out of that hole that you feel like you're in. So if you're interested in life coaching, then send me an email at emmanueljones@outlook.com, or you can send me a direct message on Instagram at _EmmanuelJones. People have already sent me messages about that, and I cannot wait to get started. So yeah. NIS says, you can't love someone if you don't love yourself right. Exactly. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I appreciate the love, Dasani. Thank you. Maggie says, me and my girlfriend are both depressed. Oh, God. See, like, I'm not saying that you can't date someone that also deals with depression. I deal with depression, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still working on myself. You're always working on yourself. But I know my self-worth, though. Like, I know my value. And I know that, nobody else can change what I see as my own self-worth. Does it make sense? Hold on. Okay, wait. So I'm going to be answering all your questions that you send to me. Before I gotta get through the questions that were asked to me, I made a post and people sent me questions. So at the very end I only got like 5 more questions, I think. So at the very end, you can ask me any question and I will answer it if it's on my heart to. Okay, you ready? Here we go. So, Books in My Bath says, I don't have any questions for you, just love. I'm sending a lot of love to you for Thanksgiving, and I hope you keep motivating us always, just the way you do. Wow. Thank you. Here, I'm about to do this. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's really thoughtful for you. Like, wow. Y'all are too sweet. Stop being nice. Okay. Ariana Grande sent me, what's my favorite artist? 21 Pilots and Imagine Dragons all day, every day. Bad Boys Gaming says, would you ever hang out with your subscribers? Heck yeah. Okay. Comment down below. Would you want to hang out with me? Yes. If yes, why? If no, why not? Would you want to hang out with me? Would you want to hang out with me? Let me know why yes or why no. Like, I would love to hang. Listen, when I become, I was hoping that if I get ever 100 patrons, then I'll fly out to see somebody. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So, what I'm hoping to do one day is become a life coach full time. I'll become a YouTube creator full time, and then I'll be able to fly out to you, whether you're in Europe, Spain, anywhere, South Africa, I don't care where you're at, and do collabs and hang out. So, yeah, I would definitely love to hang out with you guys. You kidding me? That would make me so excited. That would be awesome. What did y'all say? Would y'all want to hang out with me? Let's see what y'all say. My value is 100,000 trillion. Yes, Maggie, I like your value. Nis says yes. Yay! I love you, Savannah says, hey, Emmanuel. Hey, Savannah, how are you doing? Dasani says yes. I've already hung out with you, Dasani. That's cheating. Daryl says yes. Daryl says, who would say no? Oh, thank you. Geneve says yes. Wow, y'all are all want to hang out with me. That's crazy. Alejandro says yes. You're cool and have decent music taste. Imagine Dragons aside. Imagine Dragons aside. You crazy. They were one of the best bands ever. Okay, I'm not gonna say ever, but they're an amazing band. Brown says, I would cause you're so adorable. Thank you. Maggie says, I would love to hang out. I would love to hang out with me, because I can ask you so much questions about life because you know more than me. Oh, you love to hang out with me. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why I do life coaching again. Life coaching. But, Maggie, that'd be awesome. I love having deep conversations, and I would love to talk about that stuff. Dasani says, basically because you're really awesome. Dasani, stop being so sweet and awesome yourself, man. Right on, bro. I appreciate you saying that. Savannah says, yes, because you're cute. Thank you. Okay. Sean says, I would love it if you would hang out with me and my whole family. You would laugh the whole time. I believe you, Shauna. I believe you. All right. Brandon says, what about Los Angeles? Yes, Los Angeles. I actually just went to San Diego recently, so yeah, even if you're in Los Angeles. Sierra said yes. Wow. I like this. Cosmo says, dude, definitely you are an extraordinary individual. Dang, all y'all want to hang out with me. Okay, so I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Okay, all right. So back to the questions that you sent me. If you're in a live stream right now, hit that like button, smash that like button if you're enjoying this. If you're not enjoying this, then let me know why, because that will help me become better at being a YouTuber and creating content that you enjoy. So smash that like button if it's on your heart to. Don't smash it if you don't want to. Yeah. All right. Dancing says, what gave you motivation to start this community? Wow. Wow. What gave me motivation to start this community? Dang, that's a deep question. To the honest truth, the reason why I started this community 2 years ago, I looked at my watch, 2 years ago, is because people my whole life have been coming up to me for advice. That's one reason. And another reason is I love helping people. Like, I like changing the mindset of people so that way they can see within themselves they can achieve anything they put their mind to. That's the second reason why I started. The third reason why I started is I deal with mental illnesses, and I deal with depression and anxiety, and I've struggled with low self-esteem such a long time of my life, and I hated myself and I didn't love myself. So I learned that through a lot of action, taking action and studying, I learned how to better love myself. So I was like, you know what? It's time for me to help other people in that same, like, why would I want to help other people in that same way. Here. All right. I want to help other people in that same way. So that's why I started this channel. That's why I started this channel, because I want to help other people get through things that I've gone through myself. That's why. I gotta make more people moderators, so I'm going to be doing that, by the way. But that's why I created this community. Ooh, that's why I created this community. Let's see here. What y'all say? It says, if you're willing to stop by Tampa again sometime, I would love to hang out. I got you, Daryl. I got you. But somebody said, I love you, says, I can't smash it. I have an iPhone. And Maggie says, I'm not enjoying this because you aren't here in California. Y'all crack me up, man. Y'all are wild. Y'all know that? Y'all are wild. Okay. But that's why I started this community, to help other people get through things I've gotten through. Sorry, I know I've said this before, but what I didn't realize was that life coaching is exactly that. It's helping people get through similar experiences that you've gone through. So, it's more than that, trust me, it's more than that. But it's just like, wow, I didn't know that was actually a career I could get into. What I love to do, I can do that as a career. Wow. That's why I'm doing life coaching, and I'm so happy to get my certification, so I can be a certified life coach. Who said that? Savannah says, say my name, say my name. Savannah. Dasani says, so touching. Thank you, buddy. Maggie says, I really tried to take my own advice, but it never works out. Maggie, one thing I've always learned is that your own advice is only one perspective. And in order to get the best advice, you have to really get out of your own head and listen to other perspectives out there. I am where I am today as a person or as an individual because I've asked, to be honest with you, hundreds of people, especially people that are older than me, for advice. So on yesterday, I asked a coworker of mine who's about to turn 50, what are 3 things of advice you would give to a 25-year-old? And I take that to heart because they've gone through experiences in their life that I've never gone through before. Because, you know, there's so much time I spent trying to figure out life on my own, and that made it worse because it's like, how can you see outside the box if you're just in it all the time? Don't you want somebody else to open the box for you and say, look at this side of it and that side of it, look outside the box? So yeah, that's what I found helped me out. Ground says, glad you created this community, especially since mental health is not talked about much in the minority. Keep up the good work. Shed light on something that needs to be talked about. Yes, I agree with you, Brown. I will continue to do this because still people think that mental health is not a serious thing, and I refuse to believe that. Random says, I'm thinking of creating a project on mental health for my capstone project, high school culminating project. Do it. Don't think. Do it. Savannah says, I love trance look. I love the trance look you have in your eyes when you speak of this passion come across as genuine. I'm speaking from my heart. I ain't being fake on here. I'm speaking exactly how I feel. Maggie, send me the song ASAP. Send it to me right now. After I get off this live stream, it better be in my Instagram DM. Okay, all right. So here we go. I gotta answer the rest of these questions that were sent to me. I'm sorry. I keep getting off subject. Okay. I don't mind it because I love talking to you guys. So Nicole says, what gave you the courage and final push to post your first video? Not sure if you answered this already. So what gave you the courage and final push to post your first video? If you go back to my first video, it was me recording myself with my phone just like this, talking about facing your fears. I said it just like that. I had a chipped tooth at the time, front tooth, and I didn't know anything about talking on camera, all that stuff. What made me decide to, I still remember it to this day, what made me decide to post that first video was I said to myself, I care way more about helping other people than the opinions of the haters that I'm going to get. That's it. And I said to myself, I care more about helping other people than my fear of not posting. I had to if I had to put myself aside to help somebody else, I'm going to do that. So all the fears I had about the video not being perfect, the fears I had about people judging me for putting the videos up, the fears I had about the negative commenting that I would get, the fears of just what if this isn't good enough, what if people don't like it, or what if people don't like me, all those fears, I said those are all in my head, and I had to face those fears so that way I can help that one person watching this video. That's what motivated me and pushed me to posting my first video, and still motivates me because I still struggle with perfectionism. I still struggle with fear. I'm worried all the time about talking too much and blah, 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 blah. So, that's what got me through. My passion and my desire to help others is bigger than myself and bigger than my fears. Let's see here. I'm glad you can read past my typos. I got you. And if not now, when? Exactly. If not now, when? Couldn't agree more. All right, so Helivandra, it's an interesting name. Helivandra says, when did you first gain depression and what's the cause of it? Okay, while I answer that question, comment down below, do you deal with depression? When did it start for you? Do you deal with depression, yes or no? When did it start for you? Comment down below right now while I answer this question, okay? So when did you first gain depression and what's the cause of it? That's so interesting to me. So me personally, I feel like I've dealt with depression all of my life. I didn't know it was depression until, college. I was like, all right, I think I'm dealing with something here. Like in high school, I was like, I'm sad. I feel unhappy all the time. Why is everybody smiling? Why is everybody happy? I didn't know it was depression, but I was like, man, how come I'm always down? I was like, what's going on? And I thought about suicide and stuff like that, but I didn't act on it, but I thought about it. And then college came and I was like, okay, depression. And I looked up depression and I was like, okay, this is what depression is. And I was like, okay, that describes me somewhat. So that's when I'll say it started ever since my whole life. I feel like just down and unhappy about things. It didn't like start at a certain age. What causes it? Is that what you said? And what's the cause of it? I'm not a doctor, right? But from my studying of depression there's multitude of things. That's like a whole video within itself. And to be honest, like there's not always what I'm trying to say is this. There's different levels of depression. There's clinical depression, there's major depressive disorder, there's bipolar depression. So to just say this is the cause of it, it's like saying what's the cause of somebody being good at basketball? Like this person, that could have been a multitude. Maybe they had a coach, maybe they had a personal trainer, maybe they practice all the time. There's not just one specific particular thing, that caused people to have depression. So that's why I can't really answer that question. A lot of people that don't deal with depression thinks that it's just something causes it, and they also think that it started at a certain age or something like that. I'm like, there's so many different causes, not just one, All right, sorry. I'm really sorry if it seemed personal. Don't answer if you're uncomfortable. I'm not uncomfortable at all. It's more so, it's impossible to answer one single cause for some people's depression. Sometimes people become depressed because they just went through a breakup, or they become depressed because they just have a job loss. But it's the people that go through that, find another job, and still feel depressed, and they don't even know why. That's what this community really is about. And that's the people that I focus on, that you feel down and you can't explain why. You don't want to be here anymore and you can't explain why. But that's why I do life coaching, because I help other people get through what I've gone through with those things as well. Because I have depression. I deal with depression and anxiety, but I understand that it's not a limiting thing in my life. It's not a limiting thing in my life. And I've learned how to not allow it to control me. And I'm trying to teach other people how to do that as well. Let's see here. So this is what y'all said to answer the question, do you have depression and what age did it start for you? I'm going to read them now. So Nis says about last year. Okay. Daryl says, yes, I've started at an early age before I even realized what depression was. So me and you are in the same boat there. Same exactly. Bree says about last year, but when I actually realized it's depression, I'm pretty sure about last year, but that's when I actually realized it's depression. I'm pretty sure my whole life. Understandable. You're not alone. You're not alone. As you know from my story and so many others in the comments here. Shauna says, yes, it's bad. Not sure when. Maybe my whole life. I'm a cup half full person, so I ignore it lots. See how y'all see here? You're not alone. When I say you're not alone, it's not because it's a plug or something. I'm saying that because you're literally not alone. And if you deal with depression like I do, you think that you're all by yourself. You think that nobody, you tell people how you feel and they don't understand it, and they're like, you're crazy and what's wrong with you for feeling this way? Focus on the positive, suck it up. Other people have it worse than you. And then you find this community, you're like, wow, there are other people that understand how I feel. So yes. Dancing says, yeah, I deal with depression. For me, it started with rejection, self-doubt, constant increasing sadness, family issues, anxiety. So I hear you. Savannah says, gotta go on the road. Data is going crazy. See y'all. See ya, Savannah. Stay classy, all right? Beautiful Lee says, yes, since I was young, maybe around 7 or 8, although I didn't know what it was back then. A lot of people don't know because nobody talks about it. Reese says, definitely anxiety my whole life. So anxiety. It's annoying, isn't it? I'm getting help I'm going to the doctor next Tuesday, and I'm excited because it's like, finally, let's break this stuff down even further than therapy. Brown says, yes, I do. I was diagnosed at 16. I'm 30 now, and over the years, I have multiple different triggers. One is one of my mother's narcissistic behavior. I hear you, but I'm glad you took action to bettering your mental health. I'm proud of you for that. Daryl says, general anxiety disorder. That's, Daryl, comment. I'm not, singling you out. You don't have to comment, but if you follow me, I think you follow me on Instagram, can you, DM me and ask me, can you DM me and send me what general anxiety disorder is like for you? Or you can even say it now if you want, but I potentially may have bipolar depression and general anxiety disorder myself. So that's why I'm so curious, by the way. Maggie says, when I was 5, I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I was 6 when I had my first anxiety attack, and it was so bad. Wow, that's so young, to be diagnosed and stuff, but it's interesting that you got diagnosed that young. That means you knew about it at a younger age than I did. So I'm hoping that now it's a little bit like you understand more about it than, before. Daryl said, it annoys me that some people think depression is something you can just get over. If only it were that easy. Yeah, let me just wake up today and just be happy, right? Or why would someone wake up and say, hey, I want to be depressed today? Hey, I feel like being depressed. Nobody would say that, right? All right. Dane says the other reasons for my depression are a bit too personal than the ones I've listed. No worries, Dancing. You don't have to break down. I never force anybody here to have to say something. It's you always have a choice. Okay, Reed says I honestly believe I honestly wish I could meet all of you because yes, I know I'm not alone, but damn, it's extremely lonely when I can't connect with people in real life. I feel you there, man. I feel you there. That's why I really want to hang out with y'all, but I feel you there. Apple Grenade says there are a lot of people who feel this way, and sad part is that the same people who feel this way pretend they don't, and trying to make all of us like we are not normal. I just yes. Not gonna say another word. Yes. All right. Yes. All right. Back to the questions because I got to end that on that note right there. All right, because that was perfectly said in my opinion. So another question that was sent to me is the last question that was sent to me. So while I answer this question, comment down. Now I can answer all your questions you have because a lot of you are commenting some questions. Comment down below any questions you have for me. Rapid fire. I will answer them. I will answer them. I will answer them. I will answer them. Comment down below any questions you got. I got you. Okay, so I got 7. The last question sent to me was, what is your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear? I was asked. Give me a second. What is my biggest fear? To be honest with you, my biggest fear is the fear of failure. Failing myself, my biggest fear is the fear of failure. I think that's why I'm also really competitive because I don't want to fail. I am very afraid of giving in to my depression and committing suicide, like failing me, failing my goals, failing not like if I decide not to try or to no longer keep trying to put videos or try new things or taking action, as soon as I fail myself, then I feel like, wow, you know. So my biggest fear is failing myself, and that just means not, you know, if I give up on trying to get better, or if I give up and don't even try to get therapy or see a psychiatrist, if I give up and don't post another video, or if I give up and if I am, even if I'm playing a video game and somebody's beating me, if I tell myself I can't do it, like that's failing me. That's failing me. That's giving up on me. So that's my biggest fear, is failing myself. If I gave up on wanting to help others, you know, giving up is my biggest fear, you know? All right. So here you go. See, these are the questions that you sent to me. I'm going to answer your questions right now. Maybe some questions I can't answer, but I'm going to answer some questions. So here we go. Design says, what is your favorite soccer team? Manchester United all day, every day. I am an Mbappe fan and Neymar fan, so I like playing with PSG as well. So anywhere Neymar goes and anywhere Mbappe goes, I'm pretty much going to follow them as well. But my favorite team overall is Manchester United. Nis says, what are your thoughts on religion? What are my thoughts on religion? I think everybody has their own perspective of life, including their own religious perspectives. You know, my thoughts on religion is that it's the same as everything else. Like, everybody has their own perspective of what life is and what life is about. So no matter what I think, people are going to have their own perspectives regardless. So it's like, let people enjoy what they believe their perspective of life is. You know, some religions believe that they're right. Some religions believe that other religions are wrong. But at the end of the day, we are all in this thing called life together. So that's my thoughts on religion. I ain't going to hate somebody for being a certain religious view. That's crazy to me. To hate somebody else for having a different religious view as you do, that's like me hating somebody else. Nah, I'm not gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that. All right, Apple Grenade says, I found that sleeping better makes the bad feelings go away, but oversleeping makes it worse. To be honest, Apple, like I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I was utterly exhausted. Yes, I mean for a while now. Last night I slept. I went to bed at 8:30. Slept 11 hours. I haven't slept that long, and I was out because I was overworking. I ain't gonna lie, I was overworking. So, but yeah, I do agree with you. I feel so rested right now for the first time in a long time. Max says, "How can you be so positive while I'm here being a big baby crying?" One, you're not being a big baby crying. That's part of. I'm not sure if you're being serious or not, right? But if you're being serious and you think that you are like crying too much and you're a sad person, then one I would say to you is that don't beat yourself up. Right now, that means that you have a mindset of saying like I shouldn't be crying this way, but maybe you should be. What's wrong with crying, right? So how can I be so positive? I'm always working on myself. I never am giving up on myself. I cry sometimes. I get sad sometimes. Still, y'all know that through these videos. But overall, it's becoming less and less often, or I'm able to bounce back easier because I'm always studying and working on myself. That's why. My biggest fear is honestly not getting better mentally. I think that's actually a great fear. Like that means that you want to work on yourself, and I hope that you're taking actions to do that. Ree, I really mean that. Kristen says, "What is the nicest thing you've ever done?" The nicest thing I've ever done. All right, it's ironic, I think, but I think the nicest thing I've ever done was with my ex. She lived in Indianapolis and I lived in uh, Florida, and she had that's a long way, right? That's a drive. That's a 16 to 19 hour drive, and to surprise her, I told her mom, I told her family, like I was like, on Christmas Day, I'm going to be on her doorstep, ring the doorbell, and surprise her with flowers. So it was it was a Friday or something like that. I had gotten off work at like 5, right? Or 3, something like that. No, it was a half day. I had gotten off work at 1 p.m. I still can't forget this. Drove non-stop the day before Christmas. Got to Indianapolis at 3 a.m. At 10 a.m. I knocked on the door and I surprised the heck out of her. And then I drove her to Florida and paid for her plane ticket to fly back so she can fly back for free. That's the nicest thing I've ever done. But, things happen. All right. What's your favorite color? Black is my favorite color. Dasani. My biggest fear is giving up on myself. Reed, don't give up on yourself. Share a message me if that's really a fear of yours. If you have a fear, if you have anything that's holding you back, if you feel stuck right now in your life, you don't know how to get to the next phase or step, I am becoming a certified life coach. If you're interested in coaching, then DM me on Instagram or send me an email at mailjones@outlook.com, and I believe that I can help you get there or get you out of that hole, the similar holes that I might have been in myself. So if that's interest on you, you're not alone, then you can get through this. You can get through this. If it's not, you don't want help through me, then go on YouTube and type in things that you want to achieve, and other people will tell you. All right. Emmanuel, do I play 2K? First of all, Apple, my name starts with an I, not an E, but I do not play 2K. I play FIFA. What is my favorite animal? My favorite animal is the Black Panther. Legit. Even before the movie came out, my favorite animal was the Black Panther. So, yeah. What are your thoughts on wolves? I think they're really cool. If you're talking about the animal, they're really swag. Like, they're cool. I like pictures of them and abstract art of them. Wolves are awesome. Mbappe is a wild beast. He's not even fair. Bayern Munich. Okay, what's your favorite football team? I don't watch football. There you go. American football, I don't watch American football. Maggie says, what's your favorite anime? My favorite anime is Attack. Oh, that's hard, man. Okay, I gotta just do a list. First one that comes to my mind, Attack on Titan. Then I like Full Metal Alchemist, One Punch. Right now I'm watching My Hero Academia. I watched Death Note. That was a great one too. Ajin. That's my favorite ones. That's on Netflix. So those are the top ones that come to my mind. Yeah. Thank you for saying I have a nice mustache. My favorite sport is soccer. Soccer is by far my favorite sport. My second favorite sport, martial arts, is judo. Judo is my second favorite. May I spread my religion here? I would say you can do whatever you like, but I'd rather not talk about religion too much because sometimes that gets in the way of really helping change somebody's mentality in certain ways. Yeah. All right. When is your birthday? May 22nd. Are you going to? Are you going by the November? No shade November. Nope. This is called laziness. What is your dream destination? My dream destination right now is going to the UK, going to England and seeing Manchester United play and enjoying the city. England. What do I do for a living? I am a full-time graphic designer. I work as a full-time graphic designer right now, but I am looking to do life coaching in my career and full-time. So right now I'm a graphic designer, but I'm working to become a life coach. Who is your favorite TV or movie character? All right, lack of having a good answer for that right now. That guy right there, Shadow the Hedgehog. That's who. Shadow the Hedgehog. There you go. That's all I got. Because I couldn't think of somebody else that fast. What was the most awkward thing you've ever done? Ooh. Okay. All right. There you go. Now you got my hair. Okay. So the most awkward thing I've ever done was in elementary school. I farted on the bus, and it was a terrible one. And I was in the back. The whole bus smelled it, including the bus driver. And the bus driver opened their window and said, "Who is that?" That's the most embarrassing and awkward thing I've ever done in my life. Farting on the bus. That was so horrible that the whole entire bus smelled it. I think starting this community is the nicest thing you've ever done, in my opinion, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get through all your comments. I'm trying to get through them as fast as I can. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going by November. What's my favorite emoji? I actually don't have one. Thumbs up, I guess, or fist bump. I had general anxiety disorder. It was frustrating because I was always overthinking, lack of concentration, difficulty falling asleep. See, those are very similar symptoms that I have currently, and it's really annoying. So you're not alone in this. I don't watch basketball either. My favorite is Steph Curry, so the Warriors, I guess. But I don't really watch basketball either. Do I find the laughing, crying emoji very dank? No, I think that whatever people like to use, whether it be emojis or not, no, if let people use them as they may. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts of death? Like, I know that. Okay, I'm going to answer this way. I know that we're all going to die one day, and that was one thing I struggled with. I was like, why should I even be here anymore since we're going to die anyways? But now my thoughts on death are, I know I'm going to die one day, so why not try my best to impact other people in a positive way before I go? Or I know I'm going to die one day, so why should I allow fear of certain things to stop me and hold me back in life? If I'm going to die anyways, then I might as well try. So if I'm going to die anyways, then I might as well not give up, right? So that's how I view death. Which FIFA do you like the most? Right now I have FIFA 18, but yeah. What is my favorite drink? These are a lot of questions. Whew, I love them. I love them. I'm trying to answer them fast as I can. My favorite drink. First thing that comes to my mind is Dr. Pepper. But I drink water a lot though. Bro, how dare you have the same favorite anime as me? Okay. What's your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do is play soccer, hang out with my friends, martial arts, anything, any physical activity, play video games, create videos. Like, I love the feeling of when I'm editing, like I'm taking pieces of a video and putting it all together to create like a message and story. Oh, and I watch my video afterwards to make sure, like, if any mistakes are in there. That feeling, I'm like, that's a good video. That's a good video. That's a better video. Like, I'm always trying to make better videos, I had the same birthday as my ex. Oh, sorry. What's your favorite TV show? My favorite TV show, I can't really say that because there's too many. So I would say The Office, Game of Thrones, Attack on Titan, which is anime though. But The Office and Game of Thrones, I would say are my favorites. Favorite Thanksgiving dish? This is like the rapid fire questions. This is the most questions I've ever answered all at once. This is harder than a job interview. But favorite Thanksgiving dish? I don't know why that comes to my mind, but my dad's green beans with bacon and onions and all that stuff. Oh, bon appetit. Let's see here. Great, there's another fire covering. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better. It's like a combination of panic and obsessive compulsive disorder. I'm can't wait to find out more about that though. Make the most of life. You don't last forever. Exactly, you don't. There's a fire near me, like near me. Please be careful, Maggie. Please, please. I'm. Everybody comment below. Be safe, Maggie. Be safe, Maggie. Okay. Kristen says, "Would you rather be young for the rest of your life or meet all of us?" Uh, that's like a really interesting question. I mean, if I stayed young forever, I'd meet all of you, right? So I guess stay young forever because then I get to meet all of you anyways. Can I get your opinion on Maldavian nationalist uprising? By the way, glory to Moldavia. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry. Can you show us Shadow the Hedgehog? Ah. All right, I'll keep my home right here. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. We got The Office. Yes, The Office. What you do with mom and dad? Things you do with them. I my parents are entrepreneurs as well, so we have tons of conversations about social media and business on how we get growth and how to build our businesses. Watch movies together. I went go biking with my dad. I just hang out and talk and chat and really deep, meaningful conversations. So and that's what I do with my parents. Yes, be safe, Maggie. Thank you. What you said about death is very true. The way that I combat that why even bother mentality is like this. Why bother eating this great meal if I'm going to poop it out anyway? Doesn't it make sense? Wow. Yeah, like why would I eat a meal if I'm going to poop it out? So why would I live if I'm going to die? Cuz there's a part of you that still wants to keep going and do it. I love that analogy. Love that. Wow, I really might keep that forever. Thank you. What's your favorite song by Imagine Dragons, 21 Pilots? My favorite song by 21 Pilots is Holding On to You. I also like Jumpsuit. That one is Jumpsuit and Holding On to You are my two favorite songs by 21 Pilots. Imagine Dragons, I've been listening to a song called Rising Up and Gold. It's like one of their older stuff. I also like Machine by them. Machine, their late song Machine. The message behind that, the lyrics in that, it's like, yeah, I love it. The Office is life. Have you ever watched Courage the Cowardly Dog? Yes, I loved that show growing up. Can I hug Shadow? That's really weird, but he's already on my shoulder. I try to type fast. Laugh out. Thanks for answering anyway. But I think I'm gonna be fine. It's a few yards away from me, I think. I'm glad you're gonna be okay, Maggie. Good. What type of music do I like to listen to? So I listen to alternative rock the most. You know what I'm saying? I Imagine Dragons, 21 Pilots, Linkin Park. I've said these things earlier before, but that's my favorite genre of music. And the last question I see, or comment I see, whoo, we got through it, is can I make Shadow wave his hand? Well, dance, bro. There you go. Yeah, and he has a hole in him, so, that's, all right. Let me put Shadow back because Shadow is broken right now. All right. stuff on me. All right. Okay. So. Oh, I love all these questions. Wow, there's a lot of questions. I did not know this was going to happen. I thought that maybe there'd be a few of you, but there's a lot of you asking a lot of questions, and I think that's awesome. So, because one of the worries I have is like, they're not going to really care about this. Anyways, what do you think of Ireland? I want to go there. Please give me a plane ticket now. I think it looks very beautiful. Give me a plane ticket. How many languages can I speak? I speak 2 languages. One language I know about 3 sentences, so I speak English, I speak Spanish on a pretty decent level, and I speak 3 sentences in French. So, hi, my name is Emmanuel, hola, me llamo Emmanuel, and me j'appelle Emmanuel, right? So yeah, 3 languages, but really 2. Do I like Just Dance? Heck yeah, I like Just Dance. I'd be crushing it in that game, man. Can't beat me in Just Dance, homie. What the heck? Still recommend you listen to Strife by Trivium. Describes depression and anxiety to a T. Here, I'll write it down. I will write that down. Strife. I probably heard that. I'm not sure. If he recommended that before, I did listen to it, by the way. I'll check it out. I'll give it a listen. I wish I could take you with me to. Give me a plane ticket. I want to go to Japan. Give me a plane ticket. Coke or Sprite? Coke all day, or a day. Dr. Pepper is better than both. Dr. Pepper or Fanta? Dr. Pepper is better than all 3 of those, 4 of those things you said. Bro, I hate that you could speak Spanish because you pronounce things wrong. I hate that you speak Spanish because you pronounce. What? I pronounce things wrong. Ahora estoy hablando español contigo. ¿Qué estás haciendo? No, ¿qué estás diciendo? I know the order of the words I say probably is wrong. I agree with that. But, ¿qué estoy diciendo? Terrible. ¿Cuál palabras estoy diciendo está incorrecto? I like my Spanish. I speak it good enough. Haha. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about right there, Maggie. That's what I'm talking about right there. I speak Spanish decently, more than the average American, I would say. I'm guessing. No idea. But if I was in Barcelona for 2.5 months, and if I went to go over there, I can be able to survive. And that means I can speak Spanish decently, like I said. So regardless of what you like it or not, Maggie, I know I can speak some Spanish. All right. Let's see here. No, you cannot beat me in Just Dance. Dasani, stop leaving that. Daryl says, sounds right to me, and I don't even speak Spanish. Thank you. Xbox or PlayStation? I have a PlayStation, so I guess I had to say PlayStation, but they're both great systems. Either Ireland, Canada, or England are the places I love to live in. I want to visit Ireland. I think Canada's nice. I want to visit England. So I agree with you on that one. I actually thought about moving overseas. I really thought about that, but I don't know. I don't know if I should or not. I'm not sure if I want to do that because I'm trying to escape, or I genuinely want to do that because I want adventure, or I'm not sure. But I thought about living overseas lately a lot. I speak fluent, so my OCD is like high. Well, see, now I could speak Spanish like this, and then it would be even worse. Hola, me llamo Emmanuel. ¿Cómo estás? That's that, you know. Estoy terrible. Now that is not. See how there's a significant difference? Terrible. Yes. That's like that hurts me. All right. I only speak Irish and English. Do you say only like it's not awesome? I think that's awesome. What the heck? Italy, Mexico, or Africa? Italy. Ooh, wait. Africa. Man, that was a hard one. Great question, Kristen. What other countries have I been to, if any? I've actually only been to Barcelona, Spain. I flew to Sitges, things like that, but No, Barcelona, Spain's the only country I've been to outside of America. And Maggie didn't like it. Ireland is beautiful. I want to go back and stay for a year or two. That's what I'm saying. I thought about. I agree. I'm thinking about doing it for like 2 years or something. You know. Oh God, it's like high school Spanish all over again. Exactly, man. See, speaking like this. Hola, estoy Manuel. Wait, hola, me llamo Emmanuel. Hablo español un poco, pero no hablo perfecto. Pero está bien, ¿no? Estoy tratando de hablar español a ti. It's better than saying, hola, me llamo Emmanuel. Estoy tratando de hablar español contigo. It's a lot better than that. What do you wish you could be able to do more about? Changing the mental health stigma. No. That's one thing. One thing that I wish I could do more about is oh man, there's like a lot of things. I want to help people understand you are amazing just the way you are. You are beautiful, awesome, and amazing just the way you are. So your self-worth is not dependent upon the opinions of other people. I wish people can understand that because it took me a long time to get there. But yes, like seriously, loving yourself for who you are, regardless of the haters. 2, your emotions, like to get people to take responsibility for your life. You know, stop blaming other people for your problems. You get to decide your life. You get to decide your choices. So take responsibility of it and stop blaming others. That's one thing I wish I can help change people's mindsets. And 3, I wish I can help change people think that they're alone and that they can't do anything. Like people that feel stuck and feel like there's nowhere to go. I wish I could help change those things too. So there's so much more I can say, but those are a few things that I wish I can change. Or I wish I could be able to know more about. I did not answer your questions at all. I want to know more about how I can do those things. Shauna Moore. Okay, there you go. Outside playing soccer on your phone or inside. Outside playing soccer. Wait. Outside playing on your phone or inside playing soccer. Inside playing soccer any day. That was easy. I speak English, Spanish, and a little Korean. That's awesome. I've come to learn that you are your own worst critic. You are doing it. Keep it up. I truly have been given answers to some questions I had. Good. All right, y'all. It's that time of the live stream where I gotta end it because it's time for me to go and spend time with my family. Okay, so, but again, I just want to say a few things. Thank you. This community is amazing. Today's Thanksgiving, and I say it all the time, but thank you for being a part of this community. Y'all are all awesome, you know what I mean? And y'all have impacted me more than you know. I know you said I've impacted you, but you've impacted me. So happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being a part of DT Nation. If you are interested in life coaching, DM me on Instagram at _Emmanuel Jones, or you can send me an email at emmanueljones@outlook.com. But thank you. You are not alone, and don't forget that. You're going to get through this. And anything you're going through right now, you got this. Anything. I don't care what it is. You got this. Stay consistent with your actions. Keep pushing forward. And start today on any dreams and goals you have. All right. I hit my computer. All right. I think it's time for me to end the video. So, as I always say, do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. This was an awesome Q&A. Thank you. Peace out, y'all.